Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins.
Go out and get it and bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know names, I just know the faces.
Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Had a few friends, but where they at now?
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
We rise up. We stand tall, we push through, don't.
So almost ready to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Braxton Garrett.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball. And the 1-0. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one upstairs. Strike on the inside corner. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now Nick Gonzalez. Snap throw to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Reynolds here. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Gonzalez scores. It's 2-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Only with 1 hit so far in the series. That was a home run. outside. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Calls it in, and there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Reynolds on second. Cruz over at first with 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That missed by a lot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. The throw in. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
2 on, 1 out. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The other way, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2. Two on, 1 out. Got it! Ricky Holiday with the call. So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That misses, and 1-1. Two outs. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab in this one, Johan Oviedo. What do we have on him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Javier Sanoja, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Gonzalez makes the catch for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Dane Myers at the plate and takes high there. Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Stowers with a homer in his last game. The 1-0. Just missed.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs, base is empty. That's down and in. And it's fouled away. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So up next, Griffin Conant with just 1 hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds makes the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Frazier. Garrett back to work. A little bit high maybe, and that's ball one.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That's ball two.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit and the leadoff man aboard. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Konai makes the catch, and there's one gone. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Just missed. Frazier, the base runner at first with one out.
Ball two.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Aye.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. Two down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fought off foul. On the ground, right side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Got him swinging. Pirates leave one, but they lead at 3-0.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. I'm on a song loud, put my words in style. Find out why my people are crying out. Reach out with hip hop, skateboard is your crowd. Bounce if you wanna just bounce and move. If you wanna just move and move. So all the B-boys, B-girls.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. And that one upstairs, ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and the count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Down the third baseman, Connor Norby. Right through there for a strike. Norby launched a homer in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's filled up 3-2. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Here comes Anthony Rizzo, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one, and it's 1-0.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any
got a
infielder
ball,
in
one
baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a
Ball
Pirate.
inside.
This guy does it all. Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Misses.
3-2.
And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's McCutchen. McCutchen, a former MVP, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. And here is Joey Bart. RBI single his last time up. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just a slow ground ball this time. Lopez slings to first, out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian Hayes. Not
Counts
even
1-0.
close there. And that is ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, and this might be trouble. They're waving McCutchen home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. Just
That pitch
missed.
is out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's
Ball
a
two.
little bit low. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hayes on at second with 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down.
The count's full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two on the way. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Always we know. Just some things we show.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch
that's
misses for ball one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike
I
one.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch
2 balls,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addition. I know that I'm listening.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Max Meyer. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Everybody favors we can live it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Here's Adam Frazier.
We ain't even playing, but we matching those. Everybody looking when we passing those. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. And the sweeper catches the plate.
0-1.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Frazier leads off second with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. One at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's in for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. That one lifted to left. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Stowers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Ground ball left side. Hayes over to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Fly to left his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal.
2-0.
And that misses. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lopez stands
inside.
in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two outs, and that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for Miami, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. Meyer back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that skips in the dirt.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
1-1.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Rizzo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late swing, foul to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Pirates leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. And there's a ball. Fastball in for a strike and a count 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché up and throwing. Nardi getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Into the second deck it goes. His first homer of the year. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Adam Frazier getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. Out to short, Lopez. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Inside. And that's ball two.
Ball three.
And there's the automatic. Draws the walk there.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kiner-Falefa over at first with one away. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
That one well upstairs. And it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the left-hander, Brian Reynolds.
So a man aboard, Brian Reynolds, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bailey Falter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Javier Sanoja digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Myers,
Ball one,
the
no
next to
strike.
hit, takes ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. On the inside corner for a strike.
One ball,
The
one
Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's ball two. 2-2 the count.
That one is
Count is
upstairs.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, right field. Frazier hauls it in, 2 away.
The left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. A walk, and he's also singled. Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Oh, he
That's
doesn't get the
ball two.
call. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Just
ball three.
missed. Right through there for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's
Oh,
not
one's the count.
outdated. Foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Now one missed. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That's a
Up
ball.
and in, and that's ball 2.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Outside.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Myers. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 14.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's outside. 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's going to be Griffin Conine in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Ramirez on at first, nobody out. That one the other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field. Frazier brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Close, but call the ball. 1-0. Two outs. That one not close.
No strike.
Now 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Meyer back to work. There's the strike. Next pitch is outside. Tap foul at the plate. That just
Ball two.
misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Horowitz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is down low. There's a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Konai. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Adam.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Adam Frazier. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Marlins nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Sanoha, the next to hit, takes outside.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Marlins set down in order, and the Marlins down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez in for a strike, and it's 0-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco getting loose out there. Kiner-Falefa gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground to second for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
That's in there. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's down
Ball
and
2.
in. Misses inside, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Kutch to the dish. 1 for 4 with a double. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rizzo makes the grab. And that is that. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom 9, and now for the Marlins, Dane Myers.
I told you, I told you, I told you. She was never down, she just did it because she owed you. I told you, I told you.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Frazier puts it away. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, in safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Just missed. That one out to right. Frazier on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18.
So they're down to their final out. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Stowers stands at second with 2 gone. That one misses. And 1-1. And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Marlins down to their final strike. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. The throw, and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
In the love of ocean, you know where to find me. Come on. Poetry and motion,
Let me tell you what they told me.
mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought to it to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing. And everybody broke, whether spirit or funds. Americans tell a lie, the dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, you've lost angles, you try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, and Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on the 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him, to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got lit. Sick. That's it.
Someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a sign.